So let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. There it is. There's that slight risk of some severe storms tomorrow. That's at level 2, Sherman to McKinney to Dallas. It could be a quarter, maybe up to ping pong ball size hail, 60 to 70 mile an hour winds, and a low tornado threat. The tornado threat's not zero, but it is a low tornado threat. And it all hinges upon one thing, the cap. And you're going to hear me talk about this repeatedly as we head through the spring, as I do each and every year and have for the last 20 springs. So let me walk you through just exactly what the cap is. So when you think of the cap, you have to think of the Mexican plateau. In the Mexican plateau, we have warm and dry air over the Mexican plateau. And what it does is when we have these approaching storms, like the one we'll have tomorrow, you'll notice that we'll have a pretty strong one tomorrow. It'll pull that warm air about 3,000 to 5,000 feet above North Texas. So air typically, the atmosphere typically cools as you rise in height. And it cools. When you have that warm layer of air, you hit that warm layer of air, and it just shuts down the vertical development of severe thunderstorms. So now think of the cities of Fort Worth and Dallas. We have that warm layer of air aloft. And that warm layer of air aloft, it gives us a stable level of atmosphere above, 3,000 to 5,000 feet above the cities. This warm layer of air acts like a cap, and it just prevents storms from developing. It prevents storms from towering up. If you haven't seen them, trust me, you will see them, and they're pretty impressive, but it stops the vertical development of these thunderstorms. That's what is a possibility tomorrow. But there's also a couple of things that can break the cap. So one of the things that can break the cap, if the air heats up enough, we call it our convective temperature. If the air heats up enough, that could allow these storms to break through the cap. That's number one. Number two is if we have a disturbance that moves overhead that produces enough lift to overcome the cap. And then the third thing is what we're looking at tomorrow. It's a front or a dry line. We'll have that tomorrow. We'll have a dry line. As that moves in, will that provide enough extra lift needed for these thunderstorms to break through the cap? It's truly a wait and see thing. It's a game time decision.